Okay, for this effect we need 12 random cards, and the spectator is free to choose those cards. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and just deal out 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the spectator's free to mix these cards however they like. Now what you need to do as a performer is, as you're gathering these to straighten them up, you need to note the identity of the bottom card. Okay? Now don't make a big deal by staring at it directly. Just glimpse the bottom card. If you don't quite glimpse it at this point, what you can do is turn the packet, tap it on the table as if you're squaring it up. And if you do that, just a little, you know, for me, I can see it even angled this way, this much. I can still see that it's the 10 of hearts, okay? But I'm kind of angling it for the camera here. So angle it enough so that you can see it without it being obvious that, oh wow, he's looking at the card there. Okay, so I can see a 10 of hearts. Now because I don't have a spectator here, what we're going to do so that we know whether or not we've succeeded in this routine, we're going to replace that original bottom card with this one, on which I've written glimpsed bottom card. Okay, so but ordinarily this would be some random card at the bottom, and then you would just turn the packet over and show the spectator the top card without you seeing it. Well, I don't have a spectator here, so we're going to replace whatever that is with this one right here. Okay, that way we'll know whether we succeeded in the end. Okay, so you'll see how that works when we get to the end. Okay, but in reality these would be 12 random cards. Spectators taking a look at the top one, and you have secretly glimpsed the bottom. So what we're going to do now is I need to bury your card, because I mean your card's on top. That's kind of an obvious place for it to be located. So here I've just buried your card somewhere in the middle, as you can see. And then we're going to give you a whole bunch of choices here. I'm going to deal into 6 piles. And we're going to use a really fun shuffle. It's called a leapfrog shuffle. So we can do it from left to right or right to left. It really is your choice. You want to go from left to right? Okay, so how it works is these 2 cards would leap over their neighbors. And these 2 would leap over those 2. And these 2 would leap over that little packet. This little packet would leap over that. And then do you want right on left, or you want right on left? Okay, very good. Now we can do as many of these as you would like. And you can decide what direction we do the leapfrog stacking. You want to do it from left to right again? Okay, that's fine. So leap over a little neighbor. Kind of fun to do. It's kind of fun to watch as well. You want left on right this time? Okay, why don't we just do one more? But just rest assured you can do as many of these as the spectator asks for. And maybe finally they want to perform it from right to left. So we'll leap over its neighbor, leap over its neighbor. Those leap over their neighbors. This leaps over their neighbors. And now do you want left on right? Okay, very, very good. Okay, so at this point, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put out pairs. Okay, so I'm going to put out pairs on the table. Now what you're going to see something important happen here. Okay, and you spotted it already now, right? And this will always happen. That's the key. What we're seeing here will always happen, despite the choices made by the spectator with the leapfrog stacking. Doesn't matter how many of those shuffles they perform and what direction we do the leapfrogging, guess what happens? Your glimpsed card will always be paired with the spectator's noted card at the beginning. That will always happen because of the mathematics. Now, if you're wanting to understand the mathematics behind all of this, you'll need to go to the Hidden Structures channel, and a good place to start is the Boot Camp series, it's called. And it starts to go into the hows and whys of all of the mathematical principles involved. But since this video is made for kind of a general audience, we're going to just keep it informal. And I can just tell you that this will always work if you follow those steps, despite the fact that the spectator is making a whole boatload of random choices. It's their choice. Okay, but the spectator doesn't know that you know anything. As far as they know, these are 12 random cards. They don't even know that you've glimpsed one of the cards. You know, if you're subtle in how you did it, they won't even know that. And they won't know that your glimpsed bottom card is paired with their card. No clue. They have no idea. So once you've located your glimpse card, you know without a shadow of a doubt that their noted card at the beginning is the Ace of Clubs. And so from here, you can kind of decide how to reveal the fact that you know that. Okay? And so you can create a little bit of tension if you want. You can say, well, I feel like your card is paired with a card of the opposite color. Isn't that a weird image to have in my mind? So these are the same color, so it can't be in there. These are the same. Oh, wow, these are the same colors, so it can't be either one of those. Oh, those are the same color as well. Oh, wow, we're down to these two pairs. 50-50 chance. I don't think your card's a face card. I really don't. I could be wrong here. I'm going to discard those. I really think it's one of these. Once again, I'm just going back to the color. I'm seeing black. I'm just seeing that your card, whatever it is black. So I'm going to go out on a limb here. I really think that that is your card. That's my final answer. Is that your card? And hopefully, you know, with any luck, they'll be honest and say, yes, how in the world did you do that? Or they may lie, and then you can just push them a little further and say, oh, so you're telling me that this isn't the card that you saw at the beginning? And look at them with a questioning expression like, are you sure that's not yours? And most likely they'll lose their poker face and crack a smile or somehow reveal that, yeah, that's my card. Yeah, I was just pulling your leg. Yep, how did you find my card? Okay, so let's show you the shuffles involved here. So what we need for this is